Firstly, focus on what your client or your customer wants, the people who you're working with. Too many of us go to them and say, this is what I have, this is what I can sell you, let's try and fit it into what you need. I don't think that's the right approach. You need to go to people with the attitude of, how can I help you? What is your problem that I can solve? And the attitude you need to have is one of solving their problem, whether or not you fit in the solution. I'll give you an example. I did a massive project for Sprite, the brand. Now, the project they did before me was with stand-up comedy, but it was a case of, here is some comedy, let's see if we can fit the Sprite brand into this. I approached it slightly differently. I sat with the brand manager and I asked them, what is the problem you're trying to solve? Who is your target audience? What do you want them to think, feel, or do as a result? Based on that, I customized a campaign for the brand, which focused purely on the brand messaging. As it so happened, stand-up comedy managed to fit into that solution, and we did a lot of shows across many colleges across the country, which we shot for digital as well. The important thing is to look at the problem from their point of view and also to customize the solution. I do stand-up comedy at so many different events. I've done corporate events, I've done weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, baby showers, everything except for Suhagrat I have performed at. If it's a wedding, I'll talk to the friends, to the family, to the bride, to the groom. Half the show is purely about them. So that's mantra number 1. Mantra number 2 that has worked for me is, it's very important to know what you bring to the table. Why should a client choose you? In my case, I'm very clear with them. You hire me if it's a C-level event, if it's an important event where you cannot risk a screw up, or if you have an international audience. Because with comedy, either it works or it doesn't work. Don't call me if you're looking to hire a comedian. You call me if you're looking to hire Papa CJ. The third mantra that has worked for me is, it's all about relationships. Don't focus on the transaction. Try and genuinely find a way where you can help people without looking for an immediate benefit in return. One of the great assets of my work is I get to meet thousands of people every year. And as a comedian, I rarely have an ulterior motive from them. I get great joy when I find one person who needs something to be able to connect that person to somebody else. I believe that is introduction capital. That is goodwill. That is an asset. When the time comes around, they will help you without you having to ask. So those are my 3 mantras. I hope it helps you. God bless you.